So I'm going to loop through this video twice, but I was trying to give a visual demonstration of working on a sit or a down stay with blind and unilaterally deaf dog. And so we need two things. We need that sit cue, and then a stay cue, and then a release or an all done cue. So it took me a moment to figure this out, what I would do. You might have to come up with your own variation of this. It's about a 3-minute video, and I'll play through twice. But I think if I'm right, you did a tap tap on the nose for a sit, and then I'm just kind of resting my hand on her snout as a stay, and then I'm going feed, 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 and her all done cue is me rubbing her ears. I actually toss off a treat to get her up. If we could toss a treat and Allie will follow it, that would be great. But tap tap is sit, nose snoot, hold very gently, and then I'm going feed, 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 and then all done. And then later what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to this behavior. Sit, stay, feed, and I think then I'm adding duration. So I'm counting like 1 second treat, 1, 2, treat, 1, 2, 3, treat, all done. In this variation, I think I add movement in one of these variations soon, as though I was walking away. Stay. And let me just tell you, I'm verbally saying this because I think there is maybe some unilateral hearing, one ear, not both. So I would say the verbal cue and do the hand signal, the physical contact. So it's sit, tap, tap, stay, hold the snout, and then treat, 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 treat until you say all done. In this scenario, I moved my hand, I treat her, I moved my foot, treat her, because I want her to see if there's any visual or sense of movement that Alistair is responding to. I want to be like, I'm going to reward you for staying while I'm doing these physical things, not just adding duration. So I go, sit, stay, and then I'm getting up. I'm going to give you a treat if you're still there. And if all of a sudden he gets up, it's okay. Just give him a break. It's not a big deal. We can just be like, all done. We'll come back and we'll do this later. But you really want it to be sit, stay, lots of treats, and then you do an all done cue so he knows there's no more treats. He can get up, he can move around.
Oh, really?
Now for me, in this scenario, every time I'm doing this, I am doing, what was I going to say? My brain just blanked. I am doing a very specific, okay. I am doing sit, stay, and if she lays down, I don't care. All I mean is remain in position. So it's more like put your butt on the ground, stay, and then all done. But all the treats come while the dog is in position. So rather than getting more behavior and more behavior, sit, stay, treat, 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 treat. And then we do the all done. I'm doing the ear rubs and I'm tossing a treat. This is where you're going to have to get creative and tell me what works for you guys. Now, it could just be that your all done cue comes with, you just don't get any more treats after that. After I pet you up, give you a chin scratch or an ear scratch or a butt scratch, or you wiggle his little paws, whatever you want to do. It could just be that there's no more treats. But initially, when I'm working on the release cue, I like to actually have the puppy get up so that they know that they are allowed to move at that point in time. So it's very clear. One is, hey, if you stay here, treats keep coming. And the other one is, go ahead and get up. You get that treat. Now you can go do whatever you want. But there's not more treats coming unless you come back and hold a position.
Stay.
So there's the stay.
One treat.
There's a treat for a little bit of duration. Treat for a little bit of duration.
1, 2, 3. Treat. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's just me building duration, slowly but surely.
Wave.
So anyways, this is just the video looping back through a second time. I'm adding movement now, and I'm rewarding her for staying while there is movement happening,
All
and then we
done.
build up more movement and more duration over time. I'm just going to let the video play to the end.
Sit.
You can keep watching it or pause now and let me know what you figure out
Stay.
your verbal and physical cues will be for Alistair.
1 treat. Maybe start to stand up. Treat. Wave a hand. Treat. Start to walk away. Treat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Treat. All done. All done. Oh, freebies.